baby.
I don't have my phone. You ready? Let's go live. Let's just go raw. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Steve Wilson. We right here with Unstable Podcast. I think this is number 49. I'm not sure. This might be number 49. I know you can tell Mike Hill is not here. He's in Atlanta getting some money right now. But we're still here with our homegirl, Rosa Acosta. What's up, baby girl?
I'm good. Hi.
So can you please explain this outfit here, please?
I am repping my dog. His name
So
is
that's McCoy.
Yeah, and he's all over me.
I've never seen somebody you had that made.
Yeah.
That's from your line, right?
No, this actually is a gift from my friends from Armed Animals. It's a company that makes clothes and all kinds of things for dogs and animal lovers. Well, for your pet and for animal lovers, and
but get them niggas as a sponsor on the show. What's going on here?
Yeah, and they donate proceeds of their of all the money that they make goes to rescues and
tell them to donate some of their products to humans. That's what we want some money on.
Animals and humans.
How about that? Oh, and to my left we have my homegirl Carmen Green. This is your second or third time here?
Twice. Twice is a charm.
Got a national campaign going. No joke. I'm driving down the street and I see her face on billboards. This woman is getting it.
Yay.
Finally, after 12 years. After 12 years, but I procrastinated, so that's why.
No, there's no such thing as procrastination. So what's going on in your life?
Well, I'm just in the game full time now. I left corporate, so, booked 5 commercials.
Ooh.
So I'm like,
That's what I'm talking about.
Now I'm gotta get in them television series shows. That's my goal.
I'm on the Veils right now, just so y'all know I'm bragging because I'm a model now. So.
Oh, wow.
I don't like how you laughing. I'm gorgeous.
What exactly you model? Hold on.
Well, here's the thing. It's for the San Francisco Orchestra, and they for some reason they think I'm just this gorgeous brother, and they want me to model for them. So I'm gonna go and do that. I don't like how you laughing at me. First of all, shout out to Dash Talk X. We're on Dash Talk X right now. This is our family right here. They allow us to use this wonderful studio. First of all, you need a studio like this when you're as beautiful as I am. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I am a model
you're feeling
now.
yourself
And
right
your
now.
minions sitting next to you, right?
Yeah, I'm a model now, so I just wanted to say that. So, but okay, let's just change the subject and get serious here for a minute. I know we always joke around on the show, but I want to talk to everybody about the midterm elections and make sure you go out and vote. It's November 6th. We got to go out and make sure you do. I mean, in Georgia, we can get a black governor. We can get, we need, 24 seats? I think we need 24 seats so we can get this fool out of office and get him impeached. That's the plan. I don't care what anybody else say. I want him impeached.
Yeah.
Man.
Rosa?
It's tough. It's tough because it's not just him. It's like him and all his minions,
That's a fact. Are you a registered voter?
Absolutely.
Carmen?
Yes. C.
Okay. Just got to make sure.
And I already study.
You said C.
Yes, I am.
I already study all the, all the book for like the
election book?
Right, November 6th, right?
November 6th?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
November 6th.
So I already kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna on what I'm voting, yes and no.
Okay. All right.
It is a little tough because sometimes you think you're like they make it sound so good and it's actually really bad, or vice versa.
No, that's a fact. And if you don't go in there knowing you see these names and don't know what they standing for, you're not gonna just vote just because somebody's a Democrat. That's dumb. That's the one thing
right.
I always complain about us.
But this is not like Democrats and Republicans. This is more so like they are trying to pass 11 laws. Is it 11 different laws?
But unfortunately, it's the Republicans trying to do that.
Right. But we see there's a bunch of like YouTube videos and stuff like that. Because I mean, honestly, I don't know a lot about this shit. So I need help. I mean, I just came here the other day. And so, in between learning how to speak English, how taxes work, how to become a business owner, a homeowner. I mean, I'm trying to catch up, and I'm super lost with a lot of stuff. And some of these things are actually, there was a law that passed 2 years or 4 years ago or 6 years ago or 20, whatever. And it's something that is the consequence of that or something along the lines. And so you have to like go back and study things that happen. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's like.
I wanted to talk about this because Carmen, when we spoke to Carmen, she said she was another person like you that doesn't really know a lot about the voting. So I wanted to make sure that we can talk about this piece. Guess what? Y'all not alone. There's a lot of people out there right now that don't really understand how important these midterm elections are. And that they're going to pass things they're going to take your health care. They're going to mess Obamacare up so bad that it's going to go away, and you're going to be paying Cobra like $600 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Also, like, help for veterans and like things like that. Like so, you know,
That
sometimes
damn wall.
we say that we care about, you know, veterans or the military people, or that we care about, you know, this or that, and then
our country don't care about nobody.
and then exactly, but we got to show that we care by voting. So
that's a fact.
Let's try to do it. Let's try to do it. I am actually really upset that I know a lot of people that never vote.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's sad. I talk to a lot of people. If it's not like a big name or something.
No, I know people that don't vote at all, like ever.
See,
they just complain about things, or they just go to work.
To them because that person is a terrorist.
Well, yeah, the loudest man in the loudest
it's
man in the room is the
you
weakest
know how
man.
hard it was for me. You know how hard it was for me to see some of my friends, people that I consider very smart and intelligent, females of minorities like myself, voting for Trump. It hurt me.
Yeah,
it hurt my heart. It wasn't like my white friends, which I don't have that many, but it wasn't the white girls saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna vote for Trump because of that." It was just like some of like my Latino and
my girl's father voted for Trump, and we had to go spend Christmas with them. I'm sitting at the table at lunch. Jesus.
Well,
explain that.
For the ones that don't know, Steve, I have to. He went to see his.
Yeah, I wanted to go see my girlfriend's
family, and it was like pretty much like
Get Out.
Get Out.
The movie, yes. It was a small little town, and as you drive down these little dirt roads, there's Confederate flags everywhere, and her father voted for Trump.
That's pretty scary.
It was pretty scary.
I used to kind of like, you know, I was into like the white guys and stuff.
You ever mess with white guys?
Too, but they were not as rich as.
Oh,
you know,
wait a minute. Light bulb.
Well, one of them was.
You know
rich,
what I just realized?
What?
Y'all both like women too.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I thought, oh, light bulb. Bing, bing, bing.
Me? No,
That's
actually,
hilarious.
I do. It's funny. I've been following you for a while, and I was like, she probably thinks I'm a creep because I'm always like liking a hella like pack of photos just to see if I can get noticed. You know, like she probably thinks I'm stalker. Let me stop.
No, you know, it's really hard to like get noticed on social media because it's, you know, so many.
So many, right?
Even my friends, it's like, oh, I tag you on something. I'm like, what are you doing? You can't just tag me.
Yeah,
like,
you have a
I'm
million
not gonna
followers.
see it.
No, you're not gonna see it.
So it's hard, but I appreciate your likes, girl.
Oh,
like
yeah,
I gotta follow you back.
I'm a creep, but I'm a safe creep.
Yeah,
So
same
just-
thing
just
with
know
me.
that I'm safe.
Same thing with me.
See, there's a method to my madness, people. That's why I brought her here. See, y'all don't understand what I'm trying to do, people at home. Y'all don't understand what I'm trying. There's a method to my madness.
Really?
Yeah, there's a method to I know that y'all looking at me like, this dude is crazy because we found out he's a model and he's gorgeous. So I understand how that could, you know, make people think, look at me differently.
Everything is strategic. It's just like my nipples, right?
I didn't want to say
Great
anything.
example.
There's a point
am
to this.
in a relationship. This is like a friend of mine, a sister.
No, but this has to
But
do
when
with
she
politics.
walked in,
Like people get off, these dudes get flattered. I'm like, my nipples stay hard 24/7 because we live in a cold society. We live in a cold world. This shit is always going to stay
this
hard.
is calculated, y'all. Y'all have
You
no
know what I'm
idea what
saying?
I'm doing.
I mean, America, right? Built off of capitalism. This built off of division, which is why it's good.
Nippleism. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like me. I'm joking around, but in actuality, it really is a cold world, and that's why it's this. Trump being in office is horrible, but it's also allowing everyone to be more blunt. The races are starting to come out more.
Big
the KKK,
time.
they're going away, so they have to make a lot of noise saying we're still here.
It's the new KK.
Everything is coming out in the front end, and now everyone can be more bold. Vote. The millennials can get more heavily involved.
Next week, I'm going to come here and wear the shorts that my uncle used to wear when your balls hang out.
You can do it.
Yeah, my uncle used to wear them shorts and sit on the porch with a beer and his balls be hanging out.
You
I'm
can
gonna
do
that.
it, though.
If your nipples is out, my balls going to be out next week. Tune in to Unstable next week to see my balls.
It's
we
a raw
will not
world.
have any blocked from YouTube. We'll be blocked from YouTube.
It's a raw
No,
world.
first of all, y'all realize
From
I'm a
you.
model. I know how to take pictures of my balls where they're not disrespectful.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a model now.
With pants on, of course, or shorts.
No. My balls are beautiful. Y'all just don't know. Y'all very
Next
disrespectful.
topic.
We trust Carly.
We
trust her judgment.
like girls,
We like
so we
each
don't want
other.
to hear about balls.
You guys are very disrespectful. You guys have been with men before and you appreciated it.
Balls are really scary, and I said this before because balls.
Why are balls scary? Hold on, let's
First of all,
depends.
because
Go
they
ahead.
do move on their own. You know, have you ever stared at balls?
have you ever
They do.
looked at
And
a
they are
vagina
just
with
like-
all those flaps and folds?
No,
But they don't-
No. First of all, vaginas do not move.
Oh,
like
they do when you touch it right.
Okay, balls do this like.
It's kind of creepy though.
Wait a minute. How do balls do?
Here's
the thing.
No,
I have
you're right.
never looked at my balls, but
You know what? I'm with you on that one.
Yeah,
honey.
they are. It's scary. That's why I really can't be trusting guys because you guys cannot control your body.
Penis.
And your balls move on their own. So how do I no?
Well, here's the thing.
There's something wrong with that.
Quoting Franklin Ajay, who was one of my favorite comedians, they always say about guys when your balls and your penis. They always say, women, guys always think with their dicks. Quoting Franklin Ajay, I want y'all to stop saying that because that's disrespectful, okay? My dick think for me.
Look, the only
I don't,
the only nuts that need to be in my mouth is a bag of raw almonds because it's good for the digestive system. They're safe and they don't break your heart.
Raw.
Agreed.
See?
I can't
Hey,
say
I'm just,
anything on that
just
one.
speaking facts.
Health
Health
I don't
facts.
know. Okay.
Oh, healthcare.
Wait. Did you say raw almonds?
Yeah, raw because they're better for you in the digestive
Yeah,
system.
everybody know raw is better, right? Just want to say it is.
Come on.
Here's the thing. You know what? Here's the thing. Y'all mess with women. Y'all mess with women, but women can't go raw on each other. You ever notice that?
People are agreeing with me here on Twitch saying that
This is
balls
deep. I
are
get
disgusting.
high.
And they're hairy and they're like wrinkled. And...
No, not mine. I shave mine.
Well, Dave Chappelle said he did the Botox that make him smooth like eggs, but
Wait, what?
But-
your balls?
yeah, that was a stand-up he did years ago.
Oh,
But they're
okay.
usually wrinkly and hairy. Like,
No, you squeeze them tight and then you shave around them.
I don't know
So
how
you can
that
get all of
works.
the hairs and then see, I'm pretty smooth. I make sure Carly's happy. I let her down in too many other ways. I got to make sure she's happy with clean balls.
You're a very lucky man.
He's like,
You notice I said you're a very lucky man.
he's like, I fucked up so much that at least I have to give
listen.
her some clean balls.
Listen,
Some
she
reliable ones.
had a good 2-year run where everything was perfect. Now it's the rough time. You roll with this too.
But she's down though. That's why I
got
fuck with her.
I got a down broad. I love her to death.
Lovable, like sincere. That's why I'm like, please marry her, please.
And her nipples look like yours.
Marry her.
That's what I'm saying. You can tell. I got the best job. I get to talk to them like that. And this is not no Me Too shit. They allow this because we cool.
I mean, look, I'm all for people, especially speaking of, I'm getting tired of women abusing that. You know, the Me Too thing.
It has been a little bit
abusing
much.
it. You know, taking the money and making big movies and then want to speak your truth instead of.
Here's the thing
Don't
about
take the money
Here's
if
the
you
thing.
really
the
are-
Me Too thing, I really don't want to speak on that because I understand
You're
it.
a man and it's
yeah,
hard.
but it's so slippery of a slope
So-
that I don't like to
Right.
talk about it because, like, literally, you come back. How would I feel? I know in my 18, 19, 20, 25 years, I was a creep. I used to be on the radio in Buffalo. You know how many girls walk by where you grab their booty and just be joking and
Yeah.
I meant no malice. I was just a creep, but
Yeah.
no malice. You can come back 20 years later and take my whole life. Well, I'm gonna stay out of that one.
No, I mean, I know people who really were sexually assaulted and who were really
Right.
were, and those are the people I stand by
Me too.
Right.
for that movement. But
1000%.
all that, he pulled his dick out and just swung it in the air and put it back in his pants. It's like, that's not,
Right, that's
he
Saturday.
didn't put it inside of you, did he? He didn't shove it in your mouth.
But even if he did and you took like some sort of compensation for that,
Exactly.
and you thought it was okay to keep the money, and then after you spend it and flipped it and whatever,
Yep.
and then now you want to say that you don't feel okay about it.
Yeah, that's a lot of the Cosby women took
it's
that
like
money.
if I do a music video and I say, well, they told me they will give me this music video if I slept with them. Will people be behind me? Oh no, fuck that. It's just a video hoe. This is a hoe.
Right.
But then this
No,
white
he
ladies
be
can
behind
get
you, but nobody else.
But the white girls, kind of like get away with these other things, like poor me, and it's
Yeah.
I kind of like feel a certain way about that.
I feel
too.
sorry for them.
I-
'cause it's
Ladies and
hard
gentlemen, J-Ron is late. Walking in.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Somebody's late.
Yeah.
Heard you need some more blackness on the show, so I showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
You're the black one?
I am.
You're black? Cool.
I follow Sean King on Twitter.
That is fucking hilarious.
Oh.
That makes you black?
I'm woke as fuck. Yeah,
You
dude.
sound like
Oh, you
that
woke?
sounds like
I'm woke,
Trump,
bro.
Trump would say.
And you fuck with Angela Rye now? You know all the black people that's talking, right?
Yeah, I like her like Candace Owens because she's like on the right side.
No. Candace Owens is not with us.
Oh, she's not?
No.
The late guy.
How do you like her?
Because she's black.
He's just looking at
I
Lord
support the
Jesus.
black commentators out there.
Let me ask you this then. So do you mess with what's the dude that we always talk about from
Paris Denard?
Yes.
No, fuck him.
That's a brother.
What?
No, he's not like full black. He's not on our team black.
Just
As far as what he
like
stands by.
Candace
Woody Rose.
Owens is not with us.
But I like that Jesse Patterson guy.
Really?
Yeah. The black dude with the mustache and the lisp.
Yeah, but I don't think he's with us either, though.
Yeah, he's black commentator.
Okay, let's get back to the show. I don't know what the hell Jerron is talking about. Well, right now we're talking.
You're late.
Yeah, we're talking about the
I'm black.
midterm elections and a couple other things. But we're talking about right now. The last thing we talked about is these two young ladies right here happen to dabble in women
Into
also.
the abuse of the Me Too.
Right,
thing.
and the Me Too thing.
Oh, that
and-
too.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a whole thing. We talked about the midterms.
Wait. You sleep with ladies as well?
No, I mean, I don't discriminate.
Oh no, it's great because what
You have
like
a vagina
women
now?
actually are like
Oh,
have a propensity to be bisexual, right? Like it's like they're like 90%.
Yeah, some just are too scared to go all the way with
Yeah.
it.
oh wait,
and
where'd you read that at?
It's like that's a well-known fact. Like every woman is pretty much bisexual.
I know so many straight women that are curious, but they're just
Oh
too
yeah, man,
scared
they
to.
all make a mistake in college and eat somebody's pussy. That happens. Like you just trip and fall and eat your roommate pussy.
I
I've,
did that last
I've
night,
heard it
actually.
happen.
Some never have, but I know that curiosity is there. But sometimes religion and like a lot of things,
Facts.
it's a scare factor. They want security and
But
Hormones, you
But
know?
at the same time, I think that society also kind of like makes you feel like it's okay. It's okay if you know if you have if you sleep with 50 girls, you're not a hoe. You know, it's fine. It's just girls.
That's
They don't
hot.
count. You know, so it's kind of weird
50,
because
that was a bad year.
yeah,
in one time, you know, for a certain like period of our lives, they make us feel like that's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
And then later on, it's kind of like accepted. And even like
Oh, it's very
you know, guys
accepted.
be like, oh, you like girls too? Oh, yeah, I like that. And it's
I
kind of
don't,
like,
but I don't like that. They have this expectation now. Okay, I'm gonna try to be slick and hook her up with, you know, threesome and
yeah, well, I will
And-
never do that. I will never share my girl. Like if you're my
That's-
girl, you're my girl.
Well,
yeah, I
I
ain't
had
sharing
someone.
Carly. Yeah,
I had
no.
someone try
Right.
to
That's
set
why
me
I'm
up.
just like taking Carly away from him. because
The
I'm
fuck?
just
Wait a
kidding.
minute, what?
I took a girl from a guy.
You did?
I took a girl from a guy because I didn't appreciate him being slick, trying to set up this threesome. I knew we caught on so quick, so I took her home.
Why would you take her?
Because first of all, you gotta be open. You gotta be honest with me. You can't be
Yeah,
trying
but
to
he-
play
I mean,
me like
but this-
that.
but he was-
I'm a beast.
So
Like,
what is
don't-
the incorrect way to set up a threesome?
Well, no, he lied and said,
What'd he
"Oh,
say?
me and a group of friends are at this bar. Come meet up." He asked these guys to pretend to be his friend because I found out. Just make it look like it's a group
Kevin
of
Hart
friends.
had a movie like that.
And so it was a setup.
I've done that
and me
once.
and I said, how did you meet this guy? She goes, I met him on Tinder. I was like, this fucker. Like I already knew what was going on. I told her, I said, do you like him? She's like, no, actually, I'm actually feeling you. I said, why don't you take my number down? And she's like, yeah. She's like, I want to take you on a date. I was like, and we were planning it out while he's trying to pretend to talk to the friends. So we planned it out, but she ended up leaving. So the next day, she took me on a date.
That's why I don't trust women no
And
more.
the
Y'all
guy,
slick.
like, hello,
We are.
calling us both, and none of us picked up. And
That's not fair, man.
I tried that whole drink move, not with the chick I'm dating, but like the one prior. Like I had
Smart answer.
Yeah.
It was kind of dangerous. Smart answer. But keep going. Keep going.
So like yeah, so she was feeling the girl like I had met out in a bar, like just a friend of a friend, whatever. So I hit that friend up. I'm like, hey, come out, hang out with me and the girl. We're gonna go out, get some drinks. Come, you know, just get to know us. And she's like, I'm not into threesomes. I'm like, well, I wasn't trying to offer you a threesome. I was trying to like, you know, have a little conversation and have some.
But you
drinks.
was trying to
she
get
was
I was trying to
right.
have a
she
threesome.
was down already.
No, she was not.
No, she wasn't. No,
Okay.
no. I was trying to be slick with it.
Right. She figured it out.
Yeah, and I was trying to like just like have like an innocent hangout.
Are you
with
sure
some
it wasn't him?
friends.
Right.
Your name is not Jay,
It
It
is.
is. It's
actually.
Gerard.
but
yeah.
J-A-Y.
Oh, no.
I go by Jay on Tinder.
but you're not tatted
You're on
from
Tinder?
here. But he's not tatted from neck all the way down.
Yeah.
He's
It,
tatted.
it might have
I'm
been him.
No, but this dude is
I'm on all
tatted.
the fuck
Hilarious.
apps actually.
This dude is tatted like everywhere.
He said I'm on all the
I'm on
fuck. You on
Tinder.
Grindr?
No, not that one. I'm on Field.
What the fuck is that?
Field?
Field?
Is, yeah, FEELD.
I went on a dating app one time and it was so much fun.
Really?
I was swiping everybody, all the old men. I'm like, yes.
Is that how you
yes,
swipe right there?
grandpa, uncle, grandpa,
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So that means
uncle.
no when you swipe that way?
I was swiping yes to everybody. I was so
Why was
happy
you doing that?
because I'm like, cool, old, gray hair.
Oh, you like old
bald,
dudes?
fat, and I was just like, yes.
That's how I swipe too.
And then,
Really?
yeah, and then I was
That's
overwhelmed.
not hot, Jerron.
I went on like a couple of dates, and I went on one date, and it was so embarrassing because I went to this like really low key place here in LA, and we're like waiting for the valet for the car, and all of a sudden I see this guy, black, coming towards me,
I'd be
like
scared.
like walking, looking at me, and I'm just like, what's happening? And all of a sudden he pull up the camera, like, hey Rosa, it's TMC.
Oh no.
And I had not really tell the guy, like, I don't tell people like, I have a million followers.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
I just tell people like, oh, I own a clothing store. Like, you know, I was trying to be like normal, you know,
Modest,
like,
yeah,
And y'all in the
modest.
dating TMZ rolled up.
it was so embarrassing because I'm like, I have no idea who that guy was.
That's hilarious.
Like, I don't know what that guy
Why am I
was.
on the news being called a clown and shit?
Man, that just I can't stand.
I'm just looking
people.
at everybody in the ballet like,
I don't know.
but yeah, I will never go back. on a
Have
dating
you and
app.
Carly been back to the gym yet?
Huh?
Have you and Carly been back to the gym, to LA Fitness?
Oh no, we haven't been to LA
Oh,
Fitness in
okay.
a long time. We're
No,
going to
but-
another gym.
No,
now.
You guys will get harassed.
Carly works for Equinox now. So
Oh,
she probably
okay.
would train her at Equinox.
I was just talking about the story from last week.
Yeah, I know.
Steve.
See, well, here's what you don't understand, Carmen. Here's how small the world is. He used to
it's real
stalk her,
small.
right?
Real
So
small.
he
we
had
have
the,
something in common.
All right.
We have something in
like
common.
so he would be at the gym
Meet my-
looking
meet
at
my
her
stalker.
work out, and then this girl would massage her afterwards.
Yes.
But the girl was my girlfriend, so he
Yeah.
would sit there and watch them.
Stalking her
Oh
friend.
yeah, it was like leg massage, ass massage. And I'm just like in the room, not doing anything, just watching them, like pretending I'm like working out.
Oh, that's
I should be so much bigger than I am
awesome.
now. But I was in there, I just
And
watched
that
them the whole
pathetic how
time.
small it was. He's
It
in
is.
there masturbating to my girlfriend.
Wow. Well, you should be flattered.
I'm not flattered.
No man wants to be with a woman that's not wanted.
No, that's a fact.
No man wants to be with a woman that's not wanted.
That is a
That's-
fact. I'm gonna tell you one thing I do love about my woman. Not one thing, but another thing that I do love about her is that when we go out, like I like to just, I don't give a fuck. I dress bummy, but she come fly.
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
she's very pretty.
Yeah, so
I
when we
really-
went out to the Laugh Factory and
Yep.
niggas was looking at her, that shit made me feel good. I got on
Yeah.
stage with confidence, like, you know, like,
yeah.
so I do love that when niggas be looking at my woman, I'm like, hey, baby, all right, I'm gonna see you later. And I go on stage, goddamn it, that's mine.
Yes.
But can-
and they
can
be
they-
looking at that body and they be like,
She has the best legs.
What happens if
does.
they look
She
too
really
hard?
does.
I
Like
don't
if they
give
look
a
if
fuck.
they look
I'm
too
confident.
long.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
Really?
confident. I'm only get mad if somebody go home with her.
I
Nigga,
get
I ain't give a
jealous.
fuck
I
about
get
yeah,
nothing
jealous.
else.
Shit.
come on.
I get real jealous.
Nah, you can't be jealous, man. Somebody, you want people looking at your woman.
No, okay, she was in a commercial. She was showing me a commercial she filmed,
Uh-huh.
and like some dude played her husband. And I
Okay.
got
kissed
so
her?
pissed off. No, I'm like, who the fuck is
Well,
that?
you
I'm
know-
like, who's holding your hand?
I-
That's when that
instinctual.
pussy good. When you watching some shit that's fake and you get mad.
I have
It's
friends
instinctual.
like female and male and female, but I'm usually really jealous with my friends and not with my actual partner. But with my friends, I'm always so like jealous of them.
Of attention or
I always been really jealous like with my friends. I feel like I don't know, especially because a lot of them, you know, I've been like having that relationship, that friendship for like, you know,
Years.
10 years,
Yeah.
Right.
7 years. So even like when one of my friends have like a new friend, she's hanging out with like a new girl that she
You
met,
get
I'm
jealous?
just like,
well, then you can make them jealous and hang with me, honey.
Oh shit.
I love that voice. I don't
Damn,
know why.
Jerron,
It feels good
what's-
on my vocals.
What was the how old were you when you had your first woman-to-woman experience?
To be quite honest,
Yeah.
I was 25, and then I skipped all the way to 32 and went all the way. I'm a late bloomer.
Teamwork.
because
Yeah. Why so late?
it was 2014 was the first time I really like, because I was scared, like, because chicks would come at me too hardcore, so I would be brushing them off.
So
So,
at
I was scared of
14,
rejection.
so you knew early.
Oh, I knew I was masturbating to lesbian porn at 14, but I didn't kiss a girl till I was 25, but I didn't go down on a girl till I was 32. Four-
This is
4 years
probably-
later,
this
I'm a
is
pro.
probably the best interview I've ever had in my life. So okay, let's just go back here. Let's paint the picture here. So at 14, you say it's something wonderful about the vagina.
Well, and also rebelling because my dad accused me of being a lesbian, and so
Accused or just told you the truth?
I just wanted to say,
Were you the
guys,
catcher
I
in
wanted to
softball?
say that we had a list of very serious topics, and none of them are happening.
No,
and
no. We're gonna get to the relationship.
And I'm
you.
okay with that. Okay.
Thank you. Because I was like, I don't like to be serious all the time, but at the same time, I like to address serious matters, but realize that we gotta live our life to the fullest. This is the time and era of creating your own opportunities,
It sure
and
is.
stop making excuses that Trump's gonna take our economy and the economy's gonna crash. Well, fucking just go out there and
That
just
fucking
start
shit-
something.
That shit needs to crash.
You know
Anybody-
why? I
something
tell people,
now.
listen. When the last time you been to Chinatown?
2 weeks ago.
Okay, you go to Chinatown. Ask anybody in Chinatown, one of the elders, about who for president or who's going on in the midterms. They don't know anything about that. You know why? Because they have their own economy. When you see the police cars in Chinatown, you only see Asian cops. You don't see no other people. When you go into their neighborhoods, they take care of their own. We got to start doing that for ourselves. Make sure in the black community, start going to your congressman or your local person and get somebody in there that's going to get more black people police officers.
Do you get condescending stares when you go to Chinatown?
No, because I go to Koreatown with my girl, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Like, especially
Get your
like,
ages right, you motherfucker. I'm sorry,
I know, right? No, but like even like midterm and stuff. So, you know, there's like a lot of black people running, you know, and
there are a lot this year, a lot of black women too.
I just feel like people sometimes are so ignorant. Just, I just want to vote for them because they're black, but
Yeah.
do they really have their best interests? And do you guys kind of like bias, like based off of just?
Well,
because
here's the thing. What I
person's
try
black?
to tell people:
Because sometimes they're not always for us either.
they're not. We just give the Democrats our vote. We don't make them earn it, and that's a problem that we have because what it is, they are unfortunately the lesser of the two evils. So we give them our votes. Democrats know how to steal from poor people. Republicans know how to steal from rich people. So somebody's gonna steal from you. So it just depends. Republicans know how to steal from all the rich people. So that's why they don't fuck with us. And the Democrats love us because they know how to steal our money.
Yeah.
So, you know.
No, you're right. And because I always just wonder, because I know that people running and do people choose based off of that? I know that when Obama got elected, you know, a lot of them obviously chose, well, this is going to be the first black president. Obviously, it was a great choice.
It was.
You know, but
I love Obama.
But in the long run, when there's going to be more and more people running in office of color and you know, and the Latin culture and everything, and we just have to make sure they're not selling out and trying to be a puppet.
Here's
master.
the thing. Once you get in politics, you are a puppet.
Yeah.
A lot of good things, but you're going to be a puppet regardless.
Yeah.
So, you know.
The president's a puppet anyway. The president has no power.
Yeah, that's why the midterm is
That's
really
why the
important.
midterm is very, very important. I try to
They
tell
can
people,
make those
Look at that
decisions.
segue.
yeah, we don't have a president that can go on forever, so he's not considered a dictator, but Congress is dictators. They can be in there forever. Mitch McConnell been in there since, I mean, all of these people in there, they're never going to make a change until we start putting term limits on our Congress.
True.
So, but in the meantime, go out, get your ass out November 6th and vote.
Yes.
You need to vote for Stacey Abrams for
Yes, in
governor.
Georgia.
Yep, and also Andrew Gilliam.
In Florida.
Yeah, you watch him.
Come on, of course.
He was debating DeSantis the other night.
That was probably one of the best
that
debates. When that one line where he said about the racists.
Yeah. My mama told me that if you hit a hit dog, it will holler.
A hit dog will holler.
And then he kept on going. And he said, but you're not a racist, but the racists think you're a racist.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Because like they had some I guess some white supremacist group over in I think North Dakota was sending robocalls down to Florida.
Did you hear the call? I wonder, can we play that?
I'm trying to pull the audio up, but the computer doesn't work right now.
So if we can, is it legal to play that on the show? Because it's gonna go on YouTube.
I mean, we can reenact it. I can do the African sound effects. You can do
Do it.
you know.
That is fucking hilarious. No. I want you to vote for niggas.
Oh my God.
No, that's you think I'm joking. That's how
pretty
bad
much
it
what it was.
sounded. I'm not even joking. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't.
This
You gotta send me this clip.
it was so racist. I don't even know how.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
Andrew
Sorry.
Gilliam, and I'm from the white mass.
Yes.
And I'm from the and he's talking. It's so bad that I couldn't believe.
I need your
They
vote.
played it on CNN yesterday, and I was just sitting at home like, that's America.
I thought it was parody.
So did I, but it's real. That's the country we live in.
Politics became such a circus like the past, whatever. Like,
yeah.
Donald
year.
Trump is the president of the United States.
This
Right,
is,
so-
this is
right.
raw America. Like I was saying, everyone, and it's good and bad because now, check this out. There's white people that are embarrassed of the behavior of the others. So now they're standing up and starting
that's what
to
we
have a
need.
voice, which I really appreciate because some of them, they're for us, but they just don't know how to really get out there and support. But when they start seeing their people calling us monkeys in front of them, and then they're like, okay, we're embarrassed. You're not
You
about
know,
to
like,
make
all
us
right,
look
listen here,
bad.
granddad. Stop talking like that.
Yeah, so now they're starting to step up to the plate
That's a
and
beautiful
stand up
thing.
to those motherfuckers.
That's good because
You know?
racism is taking the new black now.
It
Racism
is.
is the new 30
Yeah.
because they don't brought
It's
it back
so
hard.
in.
It is. It's hot now.
Yeah.
Racism is hot. Like, hey, nigga. Oh,
But
thanks,
I would
sir.
rather that. So we need this purge of the mutes. We got to get rid of everyone needs to start having a voice and
When we
speak up.
first started doing the show, we would kick somebody out of the community who was not serving us well. So I want to go there now because there was a girl on Dr. Phil.
Oh God.
Oh, I love her. Oh, okay,
You love
hold-
her.
Yeah, hold on for a second.
You
So I'm
loved
gonna
her?
get this ready. Yeah, this is fantastic.
Oh, you gonna pull up the video?
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, but you just say something that you didn't mean that.
No, he
You
didn't.
didn't mean to say that you loved
No,
her.
I don't love her like that. I just love
Oh,
her.
you
The
'cause
love-
humor.
Yeah,
we
it's just
find.
fucking
It's not
great.
funny,
here's the
but go
thing,
ahead.
she's serious.
Yeah,
It's not funny.
So we're gonna play a clip.
I
for you
honestly,
guys.
This bitch.
Rosa, go baby, go. We're gonna play a clip of the girl that
No, go-
you brought it up.
Play the
I'm
clip.
trying to find her real quick.
Play
You got
the
to stall,
clip,
Steve.
and then
This
I'ma
is when you
tell
stall right
you
here.
some-
Well, I asked Rosa the girl's name, but she didn't want to say her name. But
I
there
don't
was
know her name, and I think we shouldn't make her famous.
Okay, yeah. So
That
on,
bitch.
She's
on
the opposite.
Dr. Phil, on the Dr. Phil show, they had a young black girl on there who, when I tell you, Paris Denard ain't got nothing on her. You
Rachel
name anybody.
Dolezal
No,
is
Rachel
our
Dol-
hero.
I liked her. I don't know
Yeah.
why people didn't fuck with her.
She's for the people,
Who?
but this one
Rachel
that you about to talk
Dolezal.
about,
She was a white girl who acted like she was black, made it to the head of the NAACP
Yep.
in Seattle,
and
Yeah.
served
and
the
was-
community and
and
everything.
served more than niggas. And then they hated her. And
Yep.
she had 4 black babies.
Yep.
Yep. But those aren't her.
But this
not her
woman
babies,
we're
though.
about to talk about is the opposite, who is not for us.
We can't say her name because she's 16 years old. So I think that's
Oh,
license.
so then we can't call her a bitch either then.
No, she's a
16.
bitch.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, she's a
She's
kid,
old
though.
enough to have an opinion.
Yeah.
Is it
Old enough to have an
16?
opinion.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, this little
In
bitch.
some
Let me tell you
states
about
it's
this little
legal.
bitch then.
Some states it's legal to have sex at 16. In some states,
Really?
it is.
Yeah, it is. I think New
Jeez.
Jersey.
Welcome to America.
Yeah.
Well, 16 and pregnant.
I think 14 is in Alabama.
Wow. Did you find a clip, J. Ron?
Yeah, I'm trying to play it, Steve.
Oh,
but it's
here I
not
hear the
working.
audio in
Oh, I
my,
can
in my
hear it.
headphones.
I can't hear shit.
I hear just like.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Okay, so we'll add that in
Yeah,
later.
it's not working at all.
But
Okay.
anyway, this young lady was on Dr. Phil, and
Yeah.
she hurt her mother so bad because her mother was like, she has a chemical imbalance in her brain where she really believes that she's white. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is a beautiful young little black girl, but she's lying to herself, saying her hair is straight. So my hair is naturally straight, bitch. That's a perm. Stop it. I grew up in a house with 11 women. You niggas, if y'all don't do that shit right, it's gonna be looking like Angela Davis. But anyway,
In kitchens.
She got big ass gap.
I don't care about the gap in her teeth. She had
Okay.
beautiful full lips that she was disrespecting. Then she was talking about black people's ear. We're gonna play the clip. I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing about it. You just see the clip now, but this girl,
Talking about the lips and noses.
But we
Yeah.
can't play the clip though, Steve.
we can't add the clip in later.
No, we can't play the clip because it's owned by Dr. Phil and it's gonna get yanked off of YouTube if we play it.
so we're gonna have to reenact it.
It's the
Okay,
same-
we'll
yeah.
reenact it. She's like, you guys with your nigger lips. She didn't like black people's lips, and
Yeah, she's saying that she-
talked about black people lips, nose,
I mean,
the
if
way
we-
that the way that black people act is we act like criminals.
Oh, yeah, she
and
said that shit.
She
Oh, that was good.
doesn't, and she's smarter and all kinds of things.
She's saying she
And
has a body like Kim Kardashian.
African Americans
She
are
did say
here,
that.
and she's here. Things like that, you know.
Oh yeah, she said African Americans are here and I'm here. This is a black girl.
Let me tell you
A
something.
black girl.
I think that she's doing that for attention. You saw that one girl,
Bad baby.
the Catch
Danielle
Me
Bergoldi,
Outside,
yeah.
and she became famous. She's now like, making a lot of money. Then we saw the other little girl, Vicky or whatever. I actually,
I missed her. What
actually-
did she do?
okay, so the Wallbeaky is she was 14 years old, and she was on Instagram saying that she was black, that she totally a little white girl. She's saying that she's black and that she started like just appropriating like things from the
black
for the
perspective.
black community, and she was saying the N-word, like she was like doing things
A
like
little white
that.
girl.
Yes, 14 years old. So she becomes famous on YouTube and Instagram and everything. And I actually had the chance to be on another interview with her, and I didn't say anything. Everybody was commenting on like why my face was like that. I at one point just gave her my back.
Like it was that bad.
Because she's 16 now, and she was explaining how. Well, first of all, she didn't want to talk at the beginning. She did. Oh, and then the last stunt that she pulled was that she was like saying with other two little kids, "Fuck Snoop Dogg, you old," and little things
Remember.
like that, and whatever. Then she apologized about that. But fast forward, at one point, I just like turned my back to this girl in the interview because she came there. I know she's 16. And of course, at 16, you might not have like the the tools to like explain yourself. But basically,
That's
what
a fact.
happened to her was that there was some grown ass people behind her, some company, that told her, if you do these things, you're gonna be famous. So she's 14.
Yep.
She wants to
That's
be
all that
famous.
matters.
She goes and she does it. In fact, she becomes famous. But then when the shit got so fucked up, these people drop her and say, we can no longer fuck with you because you are in too much trouble and we cannot be associated with you.
Yeah.
So now she's trying to pull back and saying, you know what, that wasn't me.
Right.
I understand that I did things that were wrong. Like, I'm never saying that word or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's what she's trying to do. But she came to the interview and she didn't really say that. We have to basically pull those words from
of
her
her.
ass.
Yeah.
And I just felt like,
Oh, you have it?
How do you feel about Lil Tay?
Yes.
I didn't get to even like see a lot of Tay thing.
Yeah.
But I just feel like at least this Vicky girl should have like come there. Like I don't even think you are aware of the privilege that you have because black little girls do not get famous off of being themselves.
Right. No,
And
hell
when
no.
you appropriate them, you do. So, she was just saying things like, I don't feel like I should apologize my whole life. Well, maybe you should.
Yeah.
As long as you keep collecting checks, maybe you should. You know what I mean?
That's why I don't like Cardi B.
And why?
Because what you just said, if black women were to act like that, like how she does, then they're considered to be ghetto or uneducated. But when somebody else of a different race does it, it's people love it. It's like, oh, that's just how they
definitely
are.
depends.
That's their persona. That's
Yeah, it definitely depends.
Well, I don't want to speak about Cardi B. Might be something else because I do like
Do
the
you
thing
think they're
is that
laughing with or at Cardi B? The powers that be. She's making
she's
a lot
funny
of
to
money.
me.
Are they
She cracked me
laughing
up.
with her or at her?
It's almost like to me, it's like a caricature of a black woman. Like
caricature.
Right. And I just
I just feel like she is like that. She's
That's
not
her.
trying to be anybody. She just so happened to be like that.
She's from New York.
She's
in the
very
projects.
right.
I
She's
followed her
very
career
She's very
before she blew up.
spicy and she's always been like this. This little white girl, somebody told her do that and it's gonna make you money, and she did that. And so and it's disrespectful because it's not the same. If I don't know. Well, I feel like I remember Cardi used to not say the N word, and she used to say it with a K.
Yeah,
Right?
Mika. Yeah.
Yeah, she used to say that.
then she got some black dick.
Yeah.
Now in the songs, she does say the N word, right? I like to stay away from that stuff.
She got a black baby, so I give her a pass.
I don't know. She just kind of gets a pass just because she's always just been that way. Like
Right,
her
but she's not.
personality.
But I don't think. But she's not disrespecting.
No,
you
no,
know what
no.
I'm
Like
saying.
when Jennifer
This
Lopez
little
said it,
girl,
we get it.
This little
Yeah,
girl was
she's
totally
disrespecting.
disrespecting, and now I just feel like, it's she's not. I just feel like she wasn't aware of her privilege and that she didn't even come on and say, you know what, this is what happened to me. I would like to advise any other girl I meet to not do it.
But you said she was 14, though.
No, she was 14 at the time. She's 16
16
now,
now.
and you already fucked up, and you have a management that came with you to.
Yeah.
They should like this coach you and tell you should. This is what you
They
should
don't
say.
give a fuck.
And you know what sucks?
But
Is-
that-
is
but
the
that-
black girl,
but-
she's not gonna get any fame. The
Who,
black
that
one,
Lil
that's
Tay?
right. That's
So when
Lil
black
Tay's not
girls
black.
get their hair braided and do their makeup the way they do it and wear whatever they want to do, and they have beautiful natural lips, they are ugly and people bully them and this and that. But then when Kylie Jenner, for example, gets her lips done, now it's a
Right.
now it's
statement.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, they do that all the time. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like, I'm not gonna go all the way onto the Kardashians and the Jenners and all of that stuff.
Right.
But when it came to like this girl, so I was like really upset about that. And so I feel like that one girl over there, she was just saying that to get
That's
clout.
Lil Tay.
Yeah.
But it's like, not maybe you don't know how it is, but you know how it is at the same time, Rosa. Like how it is, people. Okay, it's gonna sound really bad, but people
Well,
do
say it,
stuff,
nigga.
do shit for Instagram just for the notoriety.
No,
You know,
it don't sound
it's
bad.
like-
They do
it-
for
that's-
likes. Yeah.
Right, and I'm okay with you if you want to. It's like Jackass. You remember
Right.
the show Jackass? Like
Yes.
I don't think it's. I don't want like put like
Shooting
some
my balls. and,
right.
Some poop
And
in my
if you
nose.
want to do it, more power
Letting
to
a
you.
horse
If you
kick
want
you and shit like
right,
that, yeah.
more power to you. But you're not disrespecting anybody while you shooting some like something from your ass. That's
Jack-
not my problem.
Jackass, I'm cool
But
with
you're
them
not
'cause they
gonna
only
be
hurt themselves.
disrespecting. You're not
Right.
gonna be disrespecting people just for like a couple of likes and a couple of dollars. I'm not with that.
Right.
If you want to do something funny, if you want to do other shit, that's cool. I'm not with the other shit, with the
Because you're able
disrespectful
to get
shit.
you're able to get your following up without doing all that crazy shit.
That's a fact.
Maybe and maybe not. You know what I mean? Like some people would have never gotten to where they at if they weren't doing the shit that they were doing. We all could be doing something worse to be better.
That's a fact.
Okay, but
I
come
wanna
on,
start
like
selling
at one.
pussy again. I'm saying it worked really good in the 90s.
But at
There's
what
a
point do
fine
you
line.
just like, you know, you gotta have some boundaries.
You
like,
gotta have some
I'm
boundaries.
not with disrespecting anybody. That's just my thing.
You don't want to be like this chick from Dr. Phil?
I know a lot of people take issue with my beliefs. I'm white. I'm a Caucasian because everything about me is different from an African American. I have naturally straight hair. My hair isn't nappy. It doesn't require weave. My nose is not giant as like African Americans. My lips are perfect. They're not too big and they're not too small. Like, they're just perfect. My ears, I don't have black people ears because they're really giant. Most African Americans speak ghetto. But when it comes to black people, I think they're all ugly and I have nothing in common with them. I'm different from African Americans because I'm white. My figure is just like Kim Kardashian, and she's a
not
wonderful
white.
role model.
Kim Kardashian is Armenian and mixed with white, so that's not all.
Right.
Second of all, can we post a picture of her? We can do that, just not the video, right? Because this chick is pure black. Pure.
I think she might be trolling. It's like that episode of
That's what I'm
Atlanta
saying.
with transracial.
And can we just make sure that if she makes an Instagram account, we do not follow her.
Don't give the
you
energy.
don't repost her, and we
Right.
don't freaking talk about her anymore.
Well, the good thing is
Like-
nobody's saying her name. And this came out, what, yesterday?
It doesn't matter. She can just be that bitch from Dr.
Right,
Phil. I
yeah.
didn't know the name of the other Catch Me Outside
Yeah.
girl
Right.
either,
Yeah,
and
I
she
didn't
still
give it
blew up.
energy.
It's
Right,
just
yeah.
like I want to let people know what you're doing is fucked up, it's
Yeah.
wrong, and then after that, that's it. Like, you're dead to me. I'm not giving
Yep.
you any more.
No
you know,
15 minutes of fame at all, huh?
No, nothing.
Wow.
But you know what? What you're saying is very right because as far as we give too much energy to like negative stuff, so we repost it. But it's like, why aren't we putting that energy in our corporation or whatever it is that we're starting? We just keep retweeting what Trump said, reposting what all
That's
this
a
negative.
fact.
And I'm just saying these people, they're not doing shit with their lives. But if you're out like starting your corporation, you're out having meetings, why am I going to keep reposting negative shit on my page?
Because-
or ignorance like the girl, you know, because it's like, so I want this energy to keep circulating like on my page and in
Because
my
I
world.
think people get a high off of conflict. You know, it gives
Yeah.
you some
No,
sort
they
of
do.
chemical
Yeah, of
reaction within your
course.
body.
They
And
do.
Of
but
course,
for
it's-
me, it
yeah.
it decreases my blessings when I keep having that energy circulating.
Yeah.
So I'll
You
look
tell
at
when
it.
somebody been booking a lot, you hear,
Oh, look-
you know, I don't want
no,
this.
I swear
in my-
I had to get rid of a lot of
in my
negativity.
oral,
Hey.
this, you know, I've been booking and this is negativity.
You'd be surprised. I had a lot of like because I come
No,
from
I
a
can
religious
imagine.
background,
Oh,
so I had to
my mother's a reverend. So I
get over that.
What, you
know?
Presbyterian girl?
No, I was Seventh Day Adventist.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was just putting too much energy on like things that I can't control.
I have even told my
And-
friends, do not send me these things. Because I have
Yeah.
friends that will be like, send me this. I'm like, don't send me that.
Yeah.
I have told my friends,
Fight
don't send
videos
me
was hot for a
anything from
minute.
like certain like YouTubers or Instagrammers, people. And I'm just like, don't send me. I don't want to see anything that person
I still let my friends send me the naked girl videos, but none of that fight video shit no more. I don't like that. That's too negative.
I can't
Right.
stand the black fights. I'm like, stop,
And why they always
guys.
fighting when you can show a girl dancing and, you know.
Right. Like you're
You-
taking it back to,
Yeah.
to
You're
slavery
voting, you're
when they
voting
paid
yes
to
for
watch black people
twerking
fight.
and no for fighting.
That's right.
Yeah, yes for twerking, no for fighting,
fact.
because they used to pay them to watch the slaves fight, and that's what they made money off of. So I don't want to
All
see
I
that
have to
shit.
do is clear my history, and Carly will never know the videos I'm looking at. Because it's not
We-
disrespectful if she don't know.
We do not want to know. I think we talked about that last
Right.
week, and I don't think we want to talk about again about your Pornhub search history. We
First
don't want to
of all,
speak about
it's not
that.
Pornhub, it's you porn.
Well,
okay?
speaking
Oh my
of
God.
speaking of expectations, what about what is the expectations now of today's relationships?
Yeah, because both you ladies are single, so let's talk.
Oh, yeah. That's
I'm in a relationship.
Play
Wait,
matchmaker,
hold
Steve.
on. Are you officially in a relationship?
Yeah, he is.
I mean, you never know because you know Gerard. You know.
I mean, what do you consider a relationship?
Exactly. I mean, I know y'all dating seriously, but are
It's
y'all
a state
like
of mind.
exclusive? Like this you and
What do you
no
consider-
more condoms? You don't date nobody else?
Okay, condoms are a no, but what else?
That's hilarious.
No, yeah, keeping it real.
Okay, so
keeping
that
it
means
raw.
so you're in a relationship then.
But I mean, I
If
can
you
still
going
see
raw,
other,
no. If
I
you
can
going
still see
raw,
other
you can't see
people.
nobody else.
Do you use
You can
condoms
see
when you see
the-
other people?
You
Yeah.
you can see them like just like see them like I'm looking at you guys or like the other kind of
No,
scene.
'cause I see. I like to keep like in that gray area, and where like if you're like in that weird dating phase, you can still fuck raw, but like still see other people on the side, and it's not considered cheating because it is
Because you
you're not
never had the official discussion.
right?
Okay.
So I kind of like to live in that gray area a bit.
The views of Jerron are not the views of
Okay.
Unstable Podcast.
I mean, it won't last, but good, more power to
I
you.
mean,
like
yeah,
have
I
fun
like
with it,
being
but it's
there.
not going to last that way because women, you know
See,
how we
and
get.
also what's fucked up too is Jerron's a handsome dude, so it's going
Yeah.
to his head, you know.
Yeah, I think it's those eyes, those light eyes.
When you read all the comments and all the girls be on the page like Jerron.
Well, I happen to be 99% Caucasian American.
Oh, he's like that girl.
Oh,
That's where I have the light
that's where we get the eyes
yeah.
from.
you don't have big lips and
No,
big
yeah,
noses
yeah.
like
Your
like,
nose is
And I don't-
completely
I don't,
like.
I don't act like a typical black person because I'm from Orange County and I speak
And that's a
well.
fact. He is.
Yeah,
he
you don't
is from Orange
speak
County.
ghetto.
Yes, and I use
But you hang with niggas.
And you listen to nigga music.
I use Axe body spray and I ask my friends a question.
Ask.
Yes.
Wow, that's really.
Oh, you
fucked up.
ask and not axe.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not black.
I don't know. You got any hot sauce over there? I got hot
What a
sauce in the
mess.
car, nigga.
You know, every situation is different. It's like I can't really judge because every relationship has their own rules. Like some people are gonna judge, oh, they have an open relationship. Bitch, why are you judging them? They have an agreement.
How about
and you
that?
sitting there judging while your man's cheating on you behind your back. I know women that are like that. I'm like, worry about your relationship. But when there's rules set, like I have a rule that if I get in a serious relationship with a guy, I'm open to bringing a woman in, but it's on my terms.
That's fair.
Okay. The woman has to like me, not just eat me out for like 2 seconds just to get to the dick. There's a rule that this woman has to sincerely.
Yeah.
No, but it's happened.
that's kinda hot right there,
I've been
though.
with a girl that was really into me, and I trusted her, and I brought her around my ex.
Can't do none of that.
So
And-
you want her to eat you out first in order to get to him.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Hell fucking yeah.
That is fantastic.
So you don't have to do it. He's
Well,
like,
no,
well,
but
I
I'm
don't have
just, I'm
to.
just saying
like
it's
a-
like,
like a-
but there's a rule even in that. There's a respect factor even in that.
No, I mean,
that there
that's
has to
nothing
be
wrong. I
set.
love eating pussy.
And some people
It's
look at me
not
like,
a
oh,
long time.
that's so weird and unconventional. I'm like,
No.
but these are my rules, so why do you care? As long as these rules are
I'll tell you
followed.
this.
So
I am.
would you bring another person in a relationship for like a threesome?
I'm just tell you something. I'm from the Dominican Republic.
The DR.
Okay, and I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm a U.S.
You don't
citizen.
want to get deported.
Build that wall.
However, with the climate that we have in this country,
Build the wall. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if I do something stupid like killing somebody. It's
Right,
not
right.
that
So
bad,
she
but
ain't
like-
sharing, and she ain't sharing.
Right.
She
So
talking about
I
killing,
don't know if I'm gonna, like my problem is not so much with killing you or the girl. It's
Yeah.
more so that I don't want to really go back to my country. So because
Right.
of that,
Your freedom is and those
She
are
don't want
and,
gang gang.
and that's the thing. Those are rules that she's set, and and I can respect that. Just like someone can respect. Let's just say you guys both want to be in this gray area.
Oh, no, she can't.
But
Oh, hell
oh,
no.
really?
No.
You know
taking
what,
other
Steve?
dicks.
Let's talk about you.
Hilarious.
I don't
Not
even
at
wanna
all.
talk to you,
I don't
man.
want to. I don't want to think about anybody else going inside there.
You got to be fair.
oh yeah,
no.
You got to be fair.
No, because women are like flowers. See, and they're
No.
very. You gotta nurture them, and they're very.
no,
That was smooth, nigga.
Delicate.
That was
when
smooth.
you
luck
look, let me
in
tell you
your
something.
that was
When,
smooth.
when you are
wanna be the
fucking a
fertilizer.
woman, you forget that she's a flower. So
You
she
damn
ain't
right,
no
'cause
flower,
I'm
honey.
digging all in that dirt.
When you're hitting that thing from the back hard as fuck, she is no flower.
When you
when you
spanking
do,
it,
So do
when
not
you
pull
doing a
up
scoop and you hitting the bottom,
yeah,
But
so
I don't
all
want to
that.
think of anybody else doing that to her.
Okay, she doesn't want to think about you doing it to another guy, but you're still gonna do it, and she's still gonna do
Wait a
it.
minute.
but, you know,
She slipped up. That was a.
she, yeah,
You
know,
know what she meant.
you know what I
Gerard,
meant.
know what
She
she
know you
means.
ain't gay no more. Listen,
Thank you, Steve. I've been working on that.
Yes.
I read the Bible. I went to Mike Pence's camp.
Okay.
nigga, that's hilarious.
Yes.
They shocked you to being straight.
Yes.
Mike, no, well, okay. I thought maybe Mike encouraged you to stay on the other side, but Pence is very suspect. But yeah. So how about your rules?
My rules is no, we can't do threesomes. We can't have anybody. I'm too selfish. I'm immature. I can't handle anybody else having my. Even if she was to leave me, it'll take a while for me to not be, trying to bust out some windows and shit like that. But
No, I mean, and again, and even for me, I don't want to be doing them all the time. Hell no, this is like an open thing of, hey, let's experiment, but not like, hey, we're gonna do it again next week. Oh,
Well,
what
here's
about
the
this?
thing. I mean, we've been together 3 years. If after about maybe 20 years, she like, because I met a couple at one of my shows in Cleveland, and the girl said, what a woman said, it's our 18th year anniversary, and he promised me I can have a black guy if he can have an 18-year-old girl. And she said, I'm choosing you because you was funny. And I was like, I can't do that, but that's kind of cool. But, you know.
Oh, you want to be the first black dick that a chick's taking?
No.
Interesting.
Too much pressure. I don't want to be the man responsible for fucking up a myth. Come on now, that's. I know how that goes. I gotta be strong for my people, nigga. I
Oh
can't
man,
be.
you gotta be confident, man.
That's the pressure.
I mean,
right
don't get me
there.
wrong. I'm holding, but not like in them videos. I saw some pornos with some niggas walking the room, and I'm like, nigga.
I don't even like really big.
But the lady was white.
Painful.
The lady was white.
Yes, it was a white couple. Yeah.
Okay, because I just, I don't know why white girls are so like happy when they are having like anal or
Oh, I can't do
sex. Like, why are they so happy?
Can't do anal.
Is it
You
just
know what? I do not know that, but a girl asked me. The only person who ever asked me
anal.
was a white girl. I've had anal sex with like maybe 5 or 6 women, and they've all been white.
and why they and they take it and they are happy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
their
white girls are
face is
crazy.
like
I have friends that love it.
yeah, and their face is like fresh and there's not one wrinkle and they not like struggling. It's like
It's the fountain of youth.
like they just reach like that meditation moment. That
Right. Let me tell you
why
something. When
they so
somebody
happy?
fuck you in your ass.
Can't do
Honey,
it.
no.
Can't do it. I always tell people I'm anal, but I don't do anal.
How about that?
Don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Because I told you.
But I tell women, you're like seriously, if you let your man do anal, your skin is better. I'm
No.
just saying.
Yeah.
No.
I had a
You
dog.
should
I had
really
a-
investigate
I will be
that.
aging like a banana.
It's
then.
scary. I even had a doctor shove. Well, I think he violated me because I don't think doctors are supposed to shove their fingers in people's ass. But
On yours?
Yeah. And
Why?
Y'all was dating.
exactly. And I was so traumatized, but I didn't report it because all these Me Too bitches are fucking it up for people who really
Wait,
have
hold
been
on.
violated.
Wait.
Oh,
But
yeah.
why was that necessary? Isn't that for
Right.
guys? Like
Right,
for
right.
the
And I talked to several
No, women get
doctors, and they
colon
said,
cancer.
"Do you want to report him?" And because he was supposed to ask you and have a nurse in the room.
Yeah,
if
he
they-
was.
And I said he didn't do any of that, and I was traumatized just from just a finger. And I
okay,
was,
but why was the finger there anyways? Like, isn't that just for the guys to check their prostate?
because women do anal, I guess.
I guess there's a note from the
Oh,
doctor.
no.
I can't believe he put his finger in there
He
without
did.
buying you a drink.
He said that wasn't his finger.
That's
The
hilarious.
doctor just texted.
I just, but I tell people if
That
I'm
was his
traumatized from a
middle
little
digit.
skinny this, I can only imagine what a penis would feel like. So that's why I tell dudes, no, don't even put your finger back there when you're doing me from the back. Leave that area alone.
I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
Are you guys okay with long distance relationships?
How long is the distance?
Long distance. I mean, long enough to be long.
Like I mean like
Like
east-
Outside of LA,
yeah, you know, like are you talking about like the 405 during rush hour long distance or
Right,
like
right.
East Coast long distance?
that
Every
It could
time I've been in
be.
a long distance
Miami.
relationship, it didn't work. I don't know. I mean, I don't know anyone who's been success. I'm quite sure somebody has, but I don't know too many. You have Robert, our cameraman, has made it work. But every long distance relationship, when you're a comedian, you meet broads around the country everywhere. So I've had at least 10, and they never work.
I think I made it work a couple of times. It was pretty good. I don't think
Did a few.
when we were done, it wasn't because of the distance. It was more so like other things weren't working. But I was totally okay with them being where they were, and I was being where I was.
And you stayed faithful the whole time?
Yeah, because I mean, the thing is that you get to see them still. Like, I mean, I was
Once
never
a
in a
month?
situation where I didn't see them like often. It was still like sometimes even once a week,
When you
or
can
like 2
afford to do that,
days,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
or
Yeah,
or every 2 weeks, or
I'm
you know.
gonna
Yeah.
tell you this: one of my best friends got a job in Florida, and his wife was supposed to move there. But while they were saving money because she had a good job here, about a year went by, and they was only seeing each other every other month. Now they've been married 16 years, and that distance broke them up.
it depends.
Long distance relationships are hard, man.
That's not the end I was hoping for.
But right, no. After 6, yeah, they.
I was dating someone in Oakland
Did we
for a
lose it?
year, and
No. Oh.
it didn't work because, yeah, it was once a month. First, it was twice a month, every other week.
It always
Then
start
once
like
a
that.
month, and then I was like, dude, this once a month is kind of weighing on me. So I tried
Yeah,
to
because
tell
you're
him
in the
to come-
bed by yourself.
I didn't cheat though. Like I was faithful, and he's like, you can have a girl on the side of you. I'm like, well, I did get one, but
That's fucking hilarious. She's like, oh, okay,
but,
well, after you
but
said that. then, you know.
but she kind of disappeared. Like she just fell off. So I was really just me.
You know what's sad too, and I will say this because I was young, but every long distance relationship I cheated.
Of course, you're supposed to, unless you're in a Skype
What?
sex only. I did some
supposed
I dated some chick in San Diego, and like we broke up because I didn't drive down there when she thought somebody was following her home from like.
So let me ask you
Heading her
something.
off on
An
the freeway.
hour and a
But you
half
couldn't get there
drive.
in a
What the
half.
fuck she think you gonna do? You
Right.
on my bitch? Hold on.
Right.
Yeah. So it was 11 o'clock at night. I refused to come down because she thought the person followed her home from like earlier in the day. So we broke up over the phone. She proceeded to drive up from San Diego.
To cuss you out?
Yeah, and she came in my front door because she had a key.
Well, she's just.
She was pretty upset that we broke up over the phone and that she wanted to have a verbal conversation with me.
Or confrontation?
Confrontation.
Both.
Yeah, I think it was both.
Both.
But yeah.
What about breaking up over phone? Is that like? I hear that
He
that's
just
not
said
like
that, but I don't think
I've been
that's
there.
not good.
because I did break up with somebody
That's disrespectful.
over the phone, but I was trying to break up with that person on Skype when Skype was a thing. And so I
that's
couldn't
face to face, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't because
No.
he kept like not like it was just not happening on Skype. And so when we hang up from Skype, well, he say I'm gonna call you right back, and he didn't. And so before I went to sleep, I text and I say, hey, I just wanted to let you know that this is not working.
It's over.
And whatever. And so
Good night.
and so, when he woke up, then I guess he had fall asleep. And when he woke up, he was so upset, and he was on Twitter like, have y'all ever gotten, dumped via text message? And he was retweeting everybody that say something like, yeah, that's disrespectful. That meant they never loved you. That's childish. And he just retweeting everybody. And I was like, dude, calm down.
Bitter.
Like, I was trying to tell you on Skype and I couldn't. At all these, hold on, let me tell you something. This was a situation with a guy that I never had sex. And the reason was because at the time I had decided that I didn't want to have sex with anybody.
Terrace.
So
That's why he was upset.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
when
upset
he
Such a waste of a pretty girl.
so
Get text breakup.
I'm not gonna
So
share that
he-
vagina. It's horrible.
listen, so he asked me to be his girl. No, so he's asking me to be his girlfriend, and I say, why would you want me to be your girlfriend if you know I'm not gonna have sex until it was like a couple of months, right? And he said, well, I'm not gonna wait for you if you're not my girlfriend. Like, but if we have something, I'll wait for you. I didn't say, okay, well, let's do it. I was just like, I felt like the conversation was just that. And so like the next weekend I went to see him and there was some family and he said, this is my girlfriend Rosa. And I looking at the girlfriend like, where is she? And then I'm like, oh my God, that's me. Oh, hi, nice meeting you. Hi. And so I'm like, oh my God. So like he thinks I'm his girlfriend. So literally a couple of weeks after that, I was just like, okay, like this is just not
It's
it.
not working.
So after you broke up with him, how long was it until your next relationship?
Oof. Okay, that was in 2009. My next relationship was in 2011.
Oh, so 2 years. That's good.
Okay.
Like a year and a couple of months because that was like towards the end of 2009, and I ended up being in a relationship and I met that guy that I was in a relationship with in 2010. I met him in January, but we started dating officially in like April.
Wow.
So yeah.
Jerron, give us your social media, brother.
Jerron BF. But before I go, I need some help. I have a family dilemma going on.
Okay.
Let's get, you gonna tell us this and then we're gonna get out of here. But let's
Yeah.
hear
All right. So we have the president in the White House. And like
Do
when
we?
when he likes to speak in front of people, he usually puts people behind him, like as
it. Oh
props.
yeah, he told me this story.
And typically there's one black person that's in the shot, right?
Always one.
Yeah.
Like the
So
dude that
I
holds the
have
sign.
a picture of one black person in the shot. See one black person right there in the
Put
shot?
that, you can't.
No,
we
no,
can't.
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. One black person right there. Well,
Okay.
that black person happens to be my cousin.
With Donald Trump,
Wow.
his family
That's
is
not your cousin anymore.
distraught.
That's it.
His family is distraught.
I'm
So, and Thanksgiving is
I'm
coming
speechless.
up, and we
You
like
gonna
to
call
see-
him Bojangles when he shows up?
I don't know how I don't know how to react, because I know
At Thanksgiving,
Cousins-
be like, "Hi, sir."
Cousin's not a Trump supporter at all.
Oh, he's not.
but then he posted on his Facebook with the picture saying, it's a great honor and a privilege to meet
Oh,
president.
That
interesting.
nigga don't get nothing for Christmas.
Nothing at all, right?
No.
Oh, he's not-
Is he
he's-
off the family list?
Yeah, he gets
Absolutely.
cold in his stockings.
Because like, and also
boogers.
his brother, my other cousin too, they're both like anti-Trump. But like, as soon as that picture came up, they both put it on Instagram or on Facebook, saying, you know, this is how we do.
So, okay, be honest.
What?
Look at the whole picture. Look at it. Did he have the finger up or something? Because sometimes people do shit and you don't know.
I mean, he looks uncomfortable. Like,
No,
he
no,
looks
that's
like he
not
doesn't want
enough.
to be there.
Did the
That's
nigga
not
give him the
enough.
finger?
He's canceled.
I mean, he looks like he doesn't want to be there, right? But it was
He's
for
canceled.
the opioid epidemic,
No,
whatever, you know, helping people out. It's
He
good stuff.
is.
The honored.
You can put his face and a voiceover of the girl from Dr. Phil.
Damn.
And then there's
That's
another picture. It gets worse.
smart.
He's actually shaking the hand.
No, that's not my family. I don't know you. What? What's your name? Oh, I'll be like acting like I don't know you. Oof.
Is he from the OC too?
No, he's from San Diego. He's from the hood in San Diego. It was a Kappa.
Nope.
Ain't no goddamn Kappa shaking.
Is that what it's called?
The Kappas are turning over in their graves if you say.
Yeah, he
Canceled.
was. Yeah.
Canceled. Yeah.
So I mean, I guess we're not family anymore. Is that what it comes
No,
down
just
to?
don't get him shit at Christmas time, you know.
I mean, legally, you still. I mean, yeah, blood wise.
Yeah, blood-wise,
Canceled.
But my and also the
What does that say?
the
What was
issue is that I put it on my Facebook. My parents got mad at me for that as well. So
that? That's why you didn't want us to show the picture.
they called me. They called me and told me to take it down. So my mom yelled at me. So did my dad.
That's so funny when you live with your parents. You hear this
I don't live with my
Hey.
parents. My parents live in a completely different state. My parents, they have a long distance relationship.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they're in a completely different state. But yeah, they got
Interesting.
upset that the picture was on Facebook.
I can see that.
And yeah,
That's embarrassing the family. I can see that.
so I embarrassed the family worse than he did. So they got mad.
Give
at
us
me.
give us your social media right quick.
Jaron BF, JARON BF.
Carmen Green, what's yours, baby?
Carmen Green official.
Just so you know, they all gonna be on the screen.
All
as we
one
say
word.
It is. All right.
Carmen Green
And
official.
Rosa,
Mine is Rosa Acosta.
and you're also on Twitch.
Yes, twitch.tv/Rosa Acosta Live.
All right, and mine is Steve Wilson. Listen, we're gonna get out of here. Shout out to Dash Talk X again for letting us use this wonderful studio in here. And J. Ron,
What's up?
get us out of here with some music, not some stuff that we're gonna get kicked off for. Okay, never mind. Fuck it. Never mind. In the honor of my girl Claudia Jordan,
Y'all saw.
bye niggas.
Deuces.